Hey everybody. Wait a few minutes for people to get in. While I take the party pills. Alright, so we are getting started with Far Cry New Dawn. I wasn't initially going to buy this on release day, but I decided that, you know, it's only 40 bucks instead of the typical 60, and it actually does look really fun. And once I saw that the trophy list is also relatively simple, that was sort of the final decision on just going ahead and picking it up. But it does look like it's going to be a fun game, so kind of excited. Wait a couple more minutes, I'll get shot number 1 poured. Trying to remember what I played last week on the drunk stream. Oh, right, I remember now. Last week was that horrific VR stream. I won't be doing that again anytime soon. Like, it's fun to play the VR, but streaming it was not a good idea. It didn't work, like, at all. Kept, like, messing up the stream and all. That wasn't really worth it in the end. So I will not be doing a VR stream again, probably. It looks like we got at least one person in, so let's go ahead and boot up New Dawn. It's an albino deer. I have actually seen one in real life. Believe it or not. They're pretty rare, but I saw one back in North Carolina. Tonight's drink of choice, bourbon. Because I think I'm out of vodka. I'll tell you guys, this has been a fairly interesting week with work. Maybe once we get some more people in, I'll go a little more into that. That sounded like a Geiger counter in the background. Very Fallout-esque. Why is the world so colorful, though? I don't get that. Because wasn't there a nuclear war, and that's why it's like this? Make sure audio and stuff is good. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, good. Making sure everything's back to normal after last week. Survival guide. Almost like spoilers, sort of. Options. Let's go ahead and get subtitles on if they aren't already on. Oh, we got auto drive on. Why wouldn't we want friendly fire off? That's no fun. There's no guarantee I'll be playing any of this in co-op, but it's more fun. Streamer mode. That sounds good. Subtitles on. I feel like there was something else I needed to check in this, but now I forget what it was. Difficulty, was it? Yeah, difficulty. That it may not even be a thing, honestly, with the way the game's designed. So I want to put it on normal. So we get to pick male or female. As captain of security for Thomas Rush, your mission is to secure and build settlements Wow, so many choices. Male or female. Ah, here we go. We're gonna go with medium. I can always change it later. I always like to play on the normal medium.
My name is Carmina Wright. The day I was born was the day the world collapsed. Those that survived had to make new lives underground. Up above there was nothing but ash, and cold, and death. People thought it would last forever, but without us up there, life returned. I was 6 years old the first time I saw the sun. Mom and Dad were heartbroken by what they saw. The world they'd known gone forever. But not me. I'd never seen anything so perfect. We weren't the only ones who'd survived, and slowly but surely, our little community grew. It wasn't always easy, but for a time, there was peace and prosperity. A new home, a new life, a new normal. But like all things in this world, it was too good to last. The highwaymen came from the east, led by a pair of sisters, twins. Said they'd heard about our little paradise. Said they wanted it for themselves. We never stood a chance. They took everything from us, our food, our homes, our people. We needed a miracle, and that's when we heard the name Thomas Rush. He and his captain had been up and down the West Coast helping folks like us rebuild, and they were on a train headed right through Hope County. Mom sent me to find them, convince them to help us take our home back. They were our last hope, our salvation. But it all went horribly wrong.
So that indicates that the entire Far Cry 5 took place in one day. That, or they just made a bit of a plot hole. Interesting intro, though. So they spent 6 years underground, then popped back up. I'm a little bit surprised that they'd have enough supplies to last for that long underground. I guess if you had a big enough bunker, you could have enough food for that. Don't know where you get the water necessarily from unless you got an underground spring or well that you can get to. So this guy's apparently been going around the West Coast helping survivors, or his group has. That's cool.
Captain, you're alive! Jesus! They're heading this way.
I am.
Get up, Captain! Come on, get up!
Is this the first game that actually lets you pick between a male or a female?
They're gonna kill us! Get up, Captain!
I think it is. Because you had a very specific protagonist in... Or, no, Far Cry 5 you could.
Jesus, Barnes, keep screaming like that, you're gonna bring them all down on us.
Rush, you're alive!
Help me!
No, we have no time, we gotta go!
Barnes, we are not leaving the captain behind.
Yeah, Far Cry 5 let you, but it was like such an
Understood?
unnecessary choice that it literally makes no difference in the game.
Your time to shine. We need to get armed, we need to get our people, and we need you to find our way out of here.
Easier said than done.
One step at a time, Barnes.
How is my stream health down? That doesn't make sense.
Hey.
I've got the unicorn shrike.
Oh my God. I thought it was dead.
which was apparently a pre-order bonus.
Save as many people as we can. This
But I did not pre-order the game. I just went over to GameStop and bought it today.
will be fine. More to be safe.
So, not really sure how that happened. It was just in my case, so they probably didn't sell very many copies of it or something. Got someone dead. And another person dead underneath a crate. Alright, so is this going to be sort of like the first mission of every Far Cry game where we have to escape a group of enemies? Our settlements up the west coast are doing well, and I'm comforted knowing Mila's in good hands with her aunt and uncle. And expand east. Sounds good. Alright, we got random items, including handgun ammo. The handgun ammo is good. I don't know. Did he give me a knife before? Is that what it was? Or... that sounded like fireworks.
Whoever you are on that train, listen up. This is highwayman territory. Everything you have is ours now.
Yeah, we're not afraid of you. I'm only on medium difficulty anyway.
There's a sandstorm.
Black powder, because we can craft, like, weapons and ammo, I believe. Oh, alarm, bad time, trying to revive somebody.
I don't understand. That was close. Thanks, Cap. Fireman came out and
Good thing, it's very nice there was a convenient med kit right there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And we got a 1911. Better than nothing, I suppose. Isn't this exactly how Far Cry 5 started with weapons and stuff?
You piece of shit problem.
Oh, now look, now that's kind of cool. So, how exactly... can I melee with this? Oh, I didn't. Wrong button. Circle? No, I guess maybe I can't melee with it? Because R1 is grenades. L1 is... oh, now that's convenient. That's actually very convenient. That's much better. Very improved interface in that sense. Oh, shield throw! Oh, that's awesome. Did I already get us alerted, or...
Hey, you, do something.
I don't know, that was cool.
They're gonna finish us off if we don't find weapons to fight back.
It's just like, surprise, bitch! Boom! Oh, I like that a lot. I know that there's like a trophy for that. Surprisingly enough, speaking of trophies, as I expected, the game is a little bit harder than a typical Far Cry. It's like, it's closer to a 4 out of 10 than a 3. Which, I mean, isn't a big deal. That's literally 1 point of difficulty. It's still not going to be that hard. I mean, I platinumed every Far Cry game except for 2, so... so yeah, that's not a problem, but there is one online trophy. Which requires you to complete 3 of the any 3 expeditions, because you can replay them, apparently.
Let's keep moving. We gotta save.
Complete 3 expeditions in co-op.
My God. The highwayman.
So I'll have to find a partner for those.
They're everywhere. I really think we...
Yeah, that's true, because it would be farmland. It would have a lot of farmland, so... that is actually really nice, the way that's set up, to switch more easily.
Like they own the place. We own the place.
I like that a lot already. The health bar thing is gonna be a little unusual, though. It's gonna be something to get used to. They murdered the dog. Well, they basically resulted in the dog getting murdered. It's just got a little more intense here with that. Hey man, what's up? It's good to see ya. And actually, I've been putting off for like over a minute now. I got a, my shot. Play and complete Far Cry 5 for special rewards. Well, I beat Far Cry 5. I about 100%ed the thing. I didn't like explore every location or fully upgrade every perk, but I did every single other thing in the game. All right, let's roll. Can I perform a jump? Yep, that's still back. That's what I thought. Sometimes you have to unlock it, though. In some of the games, you'll have to unlock it before you can actually use it. Alright, let's kill this guy. Aren't we using like a pair of scissors or something as our melee weapon?
You gotta help me.
Or no, I think they said it's a railway spike. That's weird if you just now got the notification, but it is YouTube. Okay, you know what? Oh, that didn't work. That was a bad idea. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea.
Get the fresh meat ready for the twins!
Okay, that did not go how I wanted it to.
Rush, it's Carmina. Rush, if you're alive, head to the river. You can follow the river to...
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to start shooting now. Or are we just supposed... Oh, we're supposed to run!
Everyone, on me!
Oops. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be fighting them. But I found an armory. I'll take that shield. Oh, yep, I only have 2 slots. Okay, I'll take that instead. For now. We'll take a sniper rifle later. Oh, you know what? Assault rifle's probably a little more versatile. Oh, it's a pipe rifle. Cool. Hang on. I'll read your comment in a second. We gotta run away. We got a lot of enemies. We need to just run first. Let me scroll down so I can see it. Okay, so Far Cry games are basically, at least before this game, like from Far Cry 3, 4, 5, maybe 2, I haven't played 2 before, are basically like non-post-apocalyptic Mad Max type worlds. I kind of want to hear what they say, because I'm completely blind to this, so I want to know what happens.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Santa delivered a whole damn train full of presents.
What do we have here?
Rabbits.
You better hope you have more people than this.
I gotta ask you rabbits a question. The fuck you think was gonna happen?
Riding in on a giant hunk of iron, just clouds of black smoke.
You think we wouldn't notice?
What do you want?
Barnes.
We want to know if you're problem solvers or problem makers.
What?
Our pops always told us that people either solve problems or make problems.
The world's got too many fucking problems.
And we're looking for people to help solve problems. Our problems. If you're a problem solver, we got you covered. Food, clothes, guns. Anything you need. Even health insurance. But if you make problems, well, Pops taught us what to do with problem makers.
Problem makers need to be solved.
Old man solved a shit ton of problems in his day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
So, rabbits. Are you all problem solvers or problem makers?
We solve problems. We've been solving problems all over this country.
Barnes.
We can give you fresh water, build shelters. We can get you anything you need.
Barnes, shut up!
You can build all that?
Well, I'm not me. But Rush here.
Well, then you are gonna be our #1 problem solver.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
You done? So, let's try this again. You gonna help solve problems for us, Mr. Rush? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Save yourself!
And alone, just like every other Far Cry game starts. So, Invisible, like I was saying with Far Cry, you can sort of imagine it as all being a bit of a before this game, at least, as being kind of a post-apocalyptic Mad Max style worlds. Basically, you're usually some random civilian being caught up in the crossfire of some kind of crazy events going on somewhere in a remote part of the world.
Oh my god, I saw you hit the water and
In Far Cry 2, you are,
I think we're the only ones who got away.
you're like just a random guy in Africa, and you get infected with malaria, and you're trying to bring down like a massive drug lord
Be careful.
and deal with like a civil war going on. The third game, you almost get sold into slavery at the beginning by pirates that capture you on a remote island.
My mom.
Fourth game, you're going into a like the Himalayan region,
Hello, mister.
and sort of doing the same thing, like trying to help with trying to help rebels there. Far Cry 5, you're in the United States. You're in fictional county in Montana.
They must have seen the train coming.
But the games are pretty much just open world, kind of sandbox type games, kind of.
The first time I saw them was when they came to our house.
Basically just go in and you get to destroy all sorts of stuff. You get to use various takedowns and gameplay like that.
My dad.
Look at the weird hairless rat things. That's
Then they took the house.
odd.
My mom and I were forced to start over on our own.
Yeah, it's not as much survival based because it's more just an open world first person shooter than anything. I think that's one of the better ways to put it. But the important thing to note about this is that in a lot of ways, Far Cry 3 sort of created the modern day open world formula. Excuse me there. That game pretty much created the whole open world game formula that we still often follow to this day. Seems like the volume's not that high in game. And there goes the alarm. It might be because I turned the streaming feature thing on, which is actually really cool. I haven't seen a game do that before. So yeah, you're basically, you have to survive all sorts of crazy situations in various roles, whether that be a resistance against some kind of oppressor or just trying to survive. This game is a little bit... Did I just sprint punch? Did I just falcon punch? Oh my god, you can falcon punch. Oh my god, that's awesome. You can literally Falcon Punch. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. But Far Cry New Dawn is a little bit different because it takes place as a direct narrative sequel to Far Cry 5, in which if this game is considered to be canon, which I'll go into that later as to why I don't know if that's going to be true or not. If this game is considered to be canon, then this would follow the canon ending of Far Cry 5, in which the world is basically destroyed by nuclear war, and now it's 17 years later. And you're trying to rebuild society while dealing with roving gangs of bandits and such. So I don't really know now what the canon is. Can I kill the deer by punching it? I can kill the deer. Oh, wow, they cut out the skinning animation. That's different.
Fuck.
They actually cut that out.
Tunnel up there that leads to Hope County. The highwaymen
That's
are blocked.
kind of weird, because that's been a staple of the series since Far Cry 3. They are going to be the primary enemy for the entire game. But there may be another enemy that comes along. I'm not going to say too much more because I don't want to spoil too much for those who haven't really played Far Cry 5 as much. Because I think that we're going to be dealing with another enemy as well as the game goes on, from what little I do know of the story so far. But yeah, this is technically a spin-off. It's a standalone spin-off.
Threw that old 9 when I left to get help.
I don't know if it's technically going to be considered canon or not.
Rush was supposed to be the final.
Because this takes place, of course, after a nuclear war.
So now...
Yet the original Far Cry takes place in 2025.
You can craft a medical kit with that. I'm sorry.
And it is not post-apocalyptic.
I promise. I'll figure out a way to make this right.
Can I throw this? Yes, I can. Okay, good to know. So yeah, it's the original Far Cry is not post-apocalyptic, but it takes place in 2025. At least that's from what I know. And then and then this game would be put somewhere around 2034. Maybe 2035, depending on exactly when Far Cry 5 takes place, which is presumably either 2017 or 2018. So I'm not entirely sure what the canonicity of the series is going to be from this point on. I feel like overall they're probably going to have to say that this was just a spin-off and not canon, and say that the ending of Far Cry 5 was not canon or was not what we thought it was. Because I had assumed that the ending for Far Cry 5 was a bliss hallucination. That's sort of the theory that I always thought and had heard from a lot of people. And it makes sense, too. So yeah, it'll depend on exactly what is considered canon from this point on as to determine how future Far Cry games are.
Rush said you were resourceful, so let's build something.
Okay, to address that question, I would say my favorite is Far Cry 3. Like, I think it's usually for most people between 2 and 3. A lot of people really like 2. I'm not entirely sure what the reasoning behind that is, because I haven't gotten the chance. It's the only one I haven't had the chance to play yet, because the trophy list is horrible. I'll get around to it eventually. I've just been not really anticipating any fun from that. it shouldn't have anything to do with microtransactions. The Far Cry games, despite being from Ubisoft, are not big into microtransactions. Far Cry 5 sort of has them to where you can buy silver bars that can be used in the single player to help buy, like, very special, like, paints for your weapons, or, like, specially designed weapons and stuff, but it really doesn't give you any advantage at all because they give you more than enough good stuff just by playing the game, so... It's not really big into microtransactions. And this game doesn't even have, like, online multiplayer aside from a co-op.
Yeah, we need
like a sort of co-op mode.
We're gonna have to poke around and scare some up.
Ah, so we need some tape and we need some more components for that. So yeah,
That should do it.
these games are not generally concerned with microtransactions. Like, I don't think Far Cry 4 even had any.
I heard something.
Far Cry 3 didn't, but that was back in like 2012, so I guess it kind of makes sense that it wouldn't have been any concern with that. And then Far Cry 5, it did have multiplayer, but no one played the multiplayer anyway, so it's not like it mattered. But for the single player, you could buy the silver bars, but they were cosmetic overall. I'm going to go for about 4 hours, probably. Which should get me maybe a third of the way through 100%ing it. Because this isn't... Since it's only a spin-off, it's not an overly long game. Like, I think the time to 100% is like 10 to 15 hours.
That's amazing. Man, those highwaymen are in for it now.
We'll add on a little bit more because I'm sure I'll spend some time screwing around. Plus, I'm on stream, so... gonna be focusing on talking to people and stuff during it, so... Probably closer to 20 hours of total gameplay for me. So, I certainly won't get it done tonight. I bet if I just focused on the story, I might could plow through it in a night. But I don't really want to do that, you know, because I want to enjoy the game. It's got pretty good reviews so far, and it already, I really like what I've seen so far. Because Far Cry 3 was awesome, then Far Cry 4 was just a reskin of Far Cry 3. It was a complete reskin. And I mean, it was still fun to play, but that's all it was a reskin. It didn't really do anything at all special. Let's see if I can make this jump and get those extra materials. I don't know how much I'm going to need them, but just in case. And then, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is a spin-off of Far Cry 3 that's also just reskin. And then Far Cry Primal is also a reskin, but it's set in 10,000 BC, so I give them credit for the very unique setting of that. And then 5 is somewhat of a reskin, but it also does do some new stuff, so... So I can't complain that much. Oh, that's not good.
That's a gunshot.
Well, I'm surprised it let me do a takedown outside of stealth. Or outside of being behind them, so that's kind of nice if you can do that. I gotta remember that this game focuses on stealth. And I gotta try to embrace that. Well, I'm not going to show any more games in that A to Z challenge because I finished every game except for Z. But the Z game is a Vita game, so I don't have any way to record it. Yeah, I think it's a pair of scissors. It's either a pair of scissors or a railway spike. Okay, let's see if we can actually play this game the way we're supposed to. I'm not going to try to Saw launcher him from here, because this is a practical weapon. Even in an apocalyptic scenario, how is this considered a practical weapon? It's a crossbow that shoots saw blades. Like, that is one of the last things I would think of using as a weapon. Okay, I wonder if this is silent or not. Actually, I should. Oh, the enemies are being stupid. Fantastic. Enemies in these games are often kind of blind, so... no big deal with that. I don't think we have... oh, yeah, Unreal Tournament. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, I just realized something. Okay, we do have rocks. I was about to say, like, that's always been a staple, is the ability to throw rocks at people. Or use them to distract. I think that this is the first Far Cry game to not have a trophy related to distracting enemies by throwing rocks. I legitimately think this is the first one to not have that as a trophy.
That was too close.
Which is crazy, because that's been one of the staples of the series since Far Cry 3, is the ability to... is distracting people with rocks, and that being a trophy. That's honestly crazy. I just realized that. I mean, it has your typical bow takedown trophy that's in every Far Cry game. But wow, I just realized that. That's kind of crazy, actually.
No one gets away from
Did it just ricochet? Okay, I like that. I like that. Shut up, alarm. I'm not sure what I can do with enemies with this thing. I like what I'm seeing so far. It's silent and it can ricochet. Oh, okay. Explosion. That's another staple of Far Cry games, is explosions. Maybe not quite Michael Bay Call of Duty level, but definitely a staple of it. And this is the only weapon I have, so I should probably try to be a little more careful. You don't see anything. Okay, actually you do, but... okay, so that mechanic's back, where the enemies can actually survive getting hit and go down. Which is kind of cool, actually. I like that. I like that they do that. It adds an extra dynamic to the game, I guess. So I think they took out, like, the looting and the skinning animations. Oh, hello, Wolfie! You're tougher than all the other enemies combined! Because in this game, this is the first time they've ever had, health bars on the enemies and multi-leveled enemies. Oh, great, Carmina's down. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Oh, hello. Trust me, man. Ammo conservation means nothing in Far Cry. It's not important at all. Never has been. You can always either find ammo laying around constantly, or you can just buy it from stores in-game. It's almost never an issue. Taming animals... there's a couple of animals that are specialists, like your allies you can have, that you would tame, but I'm not sure if you can truly tame animals the way you could in, like, Far Cry Primal.
I thought that was it for me.
I'm not 100% sure, because this game was a little bit of an impulse purchase. I mean, just decided to buy it, like, a day or two ago. Because it's only $40 because it's a smaller game, and, looks like there's still an enemy somewhere. Oh, well. We need a key card. I guess she has one. I'm gonna pour the shot that I have to take. Hey! Level completed. First trophy. Awesome.
Come on, we're almost there.
That's how Far Cry games work. That's how you revive people in all the games. Regardless of what they get hit by.
There it is.
They can get blown up by a missile. Doesn't matter. Hope County. What's left of it?
Home. I hope Mom is.
It's only like 4. I think. It's either 4 or 5. They've been a little more spaced out so far, though. Yep, headshots are always better. That's definitely true. Oh wow, it's not even quite 8:45, so it probably is only 4 shots. Might be 5, I don't know. Who cares? It's Friday night. I really don't care.
Oh, Carmina! Oh, thank God. I was so worried.
She didn't look that old in the original, even 17 years later, though.
Kids, go back inside.
I'm talking about her mom.
What's wrong?
There was a whole train full of people to help us. But the highwaymen, the twins, they took Rush. Everyone else was killed.
Oh my God.
It was terrible.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I never should have gone out there, Mom.
Oh, honey.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, no one's coming to help us. We're on our own. It's just us.
Shh. Let's get you both inside. You can tell me the whole story. Thank you for bringing her home.
I don't think I need any help finding Z games, because I mean I already have one lined up. I'm gonna do Zero Time Dilemma for the PS Vita. It's a like a visual novel game.
All right, guys. You know how to handle a gun. You know your way around this valley better than anybody.
So?
Sitting around moping isn't doing any good. Look, Rush was supposed to help us build someplace safe. Now, it's up to us. There are brave people here scattered around. We just have to find them.
Bring everyone together. Show them we can stand up to the highwaymen. Mom, it's not gonna be easy.
I know. But it's our only choice.
It's a Far Cry game. It's not going to be the hardest thing in the world. Okay, so let's read this. New Eden. This is what's left of Eden's Gate and what Joseph grew from once he left his bunker. I hope they're afraid of Joseph's guys. That would be great. Although, I don't know why they would abandon the weaponry and stuff. That doesn't seem like the smartest idea.
It would come back, let alone with help.
Hey, mister.
Okay, so a shoebox. Is that... Where is that? Is it... Oh, it's up above me. Let's go see if we can find that. Or, actually, we should be able to because it's a staircase right here. Lots of notes and stuff, just giving us extra stuff. I find it surprising they would have... Well, I guess I don't find it that surprising they'd be able to beat Eden's Gate. Because we beat them. Alright, so that's a trophy side mission for finding the 9 photographs. It's one of, like, 3 collectible types.
So, this is it. Home. Mom's right. The 2 of us can work together to build this place back up. Anytime you need a hand, give me a call. I'll come fight by your side, Cap.
Oh, yep, autocorrect. It's always fun.
Captain of security just sounds, well, a little formal. Listen, you have been put through the ringer. If you want to freshen up with a change of clothes before we get started, there's some stuff over there. You should probably talk to Mom. She'll give you the rundown on what we can do for Prosperity.
Working my ass off here.
So we have another silent protagonist, unfortunately. That was one thing that was better about 3... One good thing about 3 and 4 was that you didn't have a silent protagonist. Asian man! Okay, I legitimately do not care at all about, like, customization for the most part. We'll go... camo. Because they can't see me, just like it says. With the giant mustache. Okay, I gotta take that. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's kind of funny. Now no one will know who I am.
I love my family.
My name is Kim. I guess you could say I run things around here.
Uh-huh.
I know you've already been through a lot, Captain. But the truth is, we need all the help we can get. And at the moment, you're it. We thought your people on that train were gonna give us an edge. We were all gonna work together to grow things, make things. We were gonna fight back against the twins. But all of that is gone now. So, it's up to us. We've got a lot of work to do. Let me show you how things work around here.
Hunt and game used to feel
Alrighty.
Prosperity. If we're gonna have a fighting chance against the highwaymen, the first thing we've got to do is get this place up and running. We have several facilities to make Prosperity thrive. These are the places where you can craft weapons and vehicles, cultivate plants for health, and many other things.
Because that's how you talk to people in the apocalypse.
This is Hope County. In order to get the most out of our facilities, we need ethanol to upgrade them. Your map shows the highwaymen outposts, where they store the ethanol they stole from us. Secure these locations to get what we need. And here's where you can find specialists. People with the expertise to really give us a fighting chance against the twins. Bring them home, and they'll make Prosperity...
Why haven't you recruited them yet?
But without Thomas Rush, none of this is gonna work. He's built up settlements before, and without his knowledge, we won't be able to take Prosperity to the next level. Lately, the twins are sending a lot of prisoners to their coal mine. I'd start looking there. So, that's it. We rescue Rush, find people who can run the facilities, and bring them enough ethanol to maximize what we can craft. If you can help us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Sure.
Whatever else happens, I'm glad...
I'm sorry to tell you this, but just... ethanol alone is not going to build the world. Okay, level 1. Shut up, alarm.
Hello.
Facilities can be upgraded to level 2 once we have done some rescues. Okay. Let's look at the map. We haven't even looked at this menu yet. There's a helipad, so we can actually have helicopters? Okay, then. This is actually kind of a big world. Wow. That's a lot more than I was expecting. That is a lot of things to do. I was not expecting there to be that much. What does that say? 22 story missions, which is typical of a Far Cry game. 8 side missions, that's less. 30 outposts. That's got to be one of the most number of outposts. 10 treasure hunts. I thought there were only 7 expeditions. 5 specialists, 8 guns for hire. That's about what I thought. 30 perks, challenges. There's not very many collectibles in this game. I'm actually impressed. There's more to this than I thought. Eight total people that we can recruit. The judge, wasn't that a vehicle in the previous game? Oh, he's still alive. Wow. Herc, yes. Herc is awesome. I know that unfortunately both Cheeseburger and Boomer are not around anymore. But we have Herc. I gotta go find him. He is awesome. He was so good in the previous game. Are there only 25 perks? Huh, okay. That actually probably makes sense. Lots of challenges. Kill highwaymen with rank 1 weapons. With rank 2s. Complete expeditions. Oh, it's actually quite a bit of stuff to do. I'm honestly impressed. There's a lot more to do in this than I was expecting.
State of disarray ever since Joseph Seed's disappearance. Some say he's dead. Some say he's up in the north beyond the mist. The only thing that's certain is he's gone. And the survivors...
I think we already know that he's alive because we know he's in the game. I don't really know much more about him yet.
Good luck not pissing off the twins.
So what does this do? Improve guns for higher health and... Okay, okay. Our garage. To unlock vehicle crafting. Can't do anything with that yet. You have a treasure hunt.
Heard Wade Fowler plan to start up a new Fang Center at the old church down the way. Rumor has it he met a tragic end. But there might be supplies you could recover.
That voice, his voice actor sounds really familiar. It sounds a little bit like Lee from The Walking Dead. Okay, so we really need ethanol to even be able to do anything yet. We really can't do anything. Oh yes, expeditions. That's going to be fun. Let's go to other parts of the world. I thought there were only 7 of them. I wonder why it said 21. I guess it's because you can do them on different levels, probably. Okay, so it looks like we are now going full open world at this point. God, yeah, I'm surprised. There's more to do in this than I was expecting. I'm very surprised. And that's in a pleasant way, because for 40 bucks, More content's always a good thing. Alright, let's head out into the world. Hello, whoever just jumped in. Yep, our goal sort of take what we can, stay alive, all that good stuff. This game does have a little bit more of a survival element to it than the other Far Cry games. I still want to know why the world is so colorful. I don't really think that this is how things would be after a nuclear war, even 2 decades later. I don't even remember Baby Shark. I know I saw it at some point, or I saw that at some point, but I'm sure it was terrible. I was about to say, like, who else has cars? No, get off the vehicle. Okay, get off, thank you. Whoa! Okay, so... Okay, let's hang on. Let's just take a second here. First off, why are you just wandering around like an idiot with your car right here that I could just take if I wanted? Okay, now your people are taking it back. Good. Whoa, okay, hang on. You're not going to be a problem, but... How were there this many functioning vehicles? I don't really think that's how things would be in this situation. Oh, so you can... Oh, that's an armored guy. And that's a sniper. I thought I saw... Where is it? I know I know that I saw a weapon on that. Like an actual gun. Where is it, though?
I'm taking hit.
Where is that weapon? I know I saw a weapon on here. Because I know I saw it flash up for like... There it is. There it is. So, like, how are there so many working vehicles this long after the apocalypse? That really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Not dying.
Because, I mean, not using vehicles for a decade isn't gonna work like that. Like, it's not gonna work. Vehicles are going to stop working by that point. Because they have a lot of parts to them that need to stay intact. They got batteries, they have their engines, they have
Keep an eye out for scouts.
a lot of other stuff. Hey, wait.
Whether it's an outpost, buried treasure...
I'm not commandeering it, I want to talk to you because you have a giant marker on your head.
The location of something worth your while.
Our boss Bean is in a bit of a jam. One of our former colleagues ripped him off in a bad way. Could you help him out?
Yeah, I'll try to help you.
All that Wikipedia has to offer.
Wikipedia, puns for the win. I think that is part of one of the one missable trophy in the game. Because the game actually does have a single missable trophy in it, which is a little unusual for Far Cry. Is that a gun?
I can't believe you made it out of that.
It is, and it's stuck in the ground. Like, it's literally... I can't pick it up because it's stuck. I'd like that right about now because it would give me another option, but it's... Ubisoft, everybody! There's a reason why my PSN folder for Ubisoft is Ubi Shit, is the name of it. Because it's very fitting. What is this sign for? Wild Dog, rank 1, alright. It's crazy though, because like Far Cry 5, I did a full Let's Play of that was like 70 videos long. It's the last like true Let's Play I did, and it was a lot of fun, honestly. I actually enjoyed that a lot. And I about 100%ed it, so I'm pretty happy with what happened. So, what's up, Bean?
You're so nice. I'm Bean, creator of Wikipedia. You know, your one-stop shop for maps and intel. Wikipedia, just the tips. But here's the rub. Wikipedia is in danger. My key assets are all gone. Intel, maps, you name it. Now my business plan is missing too. But I know who gave me the shaft. My employee, Richard. He's got a real bad gambling habit, always playing crazy eights with those highwaymen and losing his pants. He must have hidden the plan.
You seem like an interesting character.
Unless they just take it from him. They're not very nice, or respectful. His usual gambling place isn't far from here. If you spook him, he'll run and lead you right to his hidey hole. I'm sure of it. I'd go, but I've got bad knees.
So we're spooking your friend?
Anyway, please get my business plan back. If you reach around my back now, I'll reach around yours later. That's a Wikipedia promise.
Please don't imply anything, sir.
The highwaymen have chapters all over the country, and every now and then they send supply drops to help each other.
Ubisoft, I've heard both.
And it's always a fight.
I think it just depends on where you are in the US or the world and how you're calling them, how you're pronouncing it. I don't really think there's any one particular way to do it. I just call them Ubi shit, though, after some of the games they've made. And some of the decisions they make. But in all honesty, I think they deserve a little more credit than they get, because they've made some really good games over the last few years. Because apparently Assassin's Creed Origins was really good. I don't care about the Assassin's Creed franchise, but everyone said it was great. And then, like, there was that. Then they made South Park: The Fractured Butthole. And yes, that's actually what the name of the game is. And that game was really fun. Like, Stick of Truth is better overall, but Fractured Butthole is still pretty good. It's still pretty enjoyable, so I was glad to have played that. I mean, the only thing is I finished it in like 2 days, so it wasn't really a long game. I mean, I was in college at the time, so sort of had more time to do whatever I wanted, but regardless. Okay, so we've collected our items here. Was that the only objective to this? I don't think it was. I think there was something else we had to do. Shut up, alarm! Okay, our objective is now 300... Or, is that our objective? Yes, that is. Let's track that so it actually saves progress and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I never really got into the Assassin's Creed games at all. Like, I played the very first one. Me and my neighbor played it. And we just couldn't get into it. So I've never been a big Assassin's Creed fan, but I know that one was supposed to be well-liked. No, that's not cracking open a cold one. I'm not stupid. I'm not mixing beer with liquor. That's a bad idea in every way. The South Park games, though, are really fun, especially Stick of Truth. If you're a fan of South Park, Stick of Truth is an awesome game. Like, Stick of Truth was my 100th platinum, but it was such a fun game. Like, that is the most fun I've had with a game, like, in a long time. Even playing through it again on PS4 was just awesome.
That's gonna come in handy one day.
Sistanch. I don't know what that is. Alright, so we need to head over here and do something. Weren't we already here? I'm pretty sure we were already here. Okay, we have...
Patty, over there.
Do we seriously not have binoculars in this game?
Snipers are tough to deal with.
That's weird. That was always a thing. What the hell is she doing? She just... Carmina! What the hell is wrong with you? You just sprinted in there. Okay then, I guess that's how today's going to go.
I'm taking hits.
Seriously, what was that? She just ran right in there. Like, you weren't gonna let me do any sort of stealth in that? Oh, you're an enemy. Well, what am I supposed to do? Carmina was stupid and just sprinted right in.
These guys are chicken shits, and they'll run at the first.
Seriously, what the heck? That's not my fault. That's just her being an idiot. She's a stupid teenager. What should I expect? No, seriously, she's like 17. If she was apparently born on the day the bombs fell, which I think is a lie. Like, what was that about? You're not even gonna let me actually, like, play this smartly? And why are there no binoculars? That is weird. Oh, wait a second. Maybe it was my fault.
I'm heading that way.
Because I might have told her to go there by accident. If so, then maybe I apologize. No, I don't apologize at all. She's still an idiot. She better revive me, too. Okay, Carmina, I know I just called you an idiot, but okay, I guess I deserve that. Maybe I deserve that for being insulting toward her. She's just a hormonally, like, obsessed, dumb teenager. I remember how I was when I was 17. Or however old she is, probably about 17, so... I remember those days. High school was better than middle school, I'll say that. Not much better, but a little better.
Ah, fuck. A sniper.
I mean, nothing's as bad as middle school. Yeah, I'm just gonna say just run around using the damn saw launcher because in all honesty this thing is really strong. Until I'm just sprinting after a guy and I can just run around with a pistol. How is this guy moving so fast? Okay, he was moving really fast, now he's not. Ooh, plant. I seriously think they got rid of all the, like, animations.
No, not like this. Don't shoot.
For, like, cutting plants and skinning animals and some of the takedown stuff and looting. If so, then that's great, honestly. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm happy about that.
If you're not gonna kill
Also, why are you not wearing any clothes except for your underwear and boots? I don't know. It's Far Cry. As for OP weapons, I don't know yet. I haven't really gotten to play enough yet to determine that. I'm assuming every Far Cry game tends to have at least one really overpowered weapon.
Don't pick on someone with clothes on.
Because, like, in Far Cry 3, there was some, like, suppressed 50 caliber sniper rifle you could use. Far Cry 4 had the Buzzsaw. It was a unique version of the MG42 that killed everything in 2 to 3 hits. Completely broken.
I was one of Bean's scouts, and I thought that
Far Cry 5.
Source of information.
I would say the closest thing to fully overpowered was the M60. The light machine gun was really, really good.
What the hell was I even saying?
Because it could still kill stuff pretty quickly.
I was one of Bean's scouts, and I thought that since the highwaymen travel so much, they'd be a good source of information. They said they'd play me for it, and before I knew it, I'd gambled away all of Bean's assets. The only things I had left to offer were the clothes off my back and Bean's business.
You're an idiot.
The plan's in my secret stash, in a little bunker just over the hill there. I promise, I'll never gamble again.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to come up again later.
Please, someone help.
Like, you're an idiot in multiple ways. Or one main way. Oh, crap. Okay, so Did I just... that one might have been my fault. Is there no aim assist? That's kind of weird for Far Cry. Alright, don't worry, Carmina. I only shot you in the head, but I'm gonna pull you right back up and you're gonna be okay.
Highwaymen is no walk in the park. If you ever find yourself outgunned,
Because logic.
better weapons with the resources you find in Hope County.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to start crafting better stuff because... Please tell me I can kill him that way. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, that's not good. It didn't work. Usually that works, but since he's a bigger enemy, it didn't properly work, so... I should have thought of that.
Oh God, you gotta do.
I should have remembered. So she's down temporarily. She'll be back later. After like a certain amount of time, you can get her back. That's how they were in Far Cry 5. I'm not gonna waste a medkit on this. Oh, a safe. We can't do it without a... I wonder if I have enough perk points to buy that perk, actually. Let's check. Oh, I need the wingsuit. Okay, that's actually really helpful. A third weapon, I can use that. That's a good perk.
Hope County's got its fair share of people willing to trade. For a lot of us, it's the only way to stay alive.
Hello? Oh gosh, is that how my voice sounds? Over.
That's why I'm glad I actually have a, I wouldn't say... Oh, I can destroy with explosives, eh?
South, I think? You'll find me. I know you will.
I wonder if this works. I'm legitimately curious. What? That actually doesn't work. Now that's just silly. I think that should have worked, personally. Is there anything else I can craft? Smoke grenades? Because why not? Oh, hello, you're an enemy. You're an enemy. Yeah, I guess I did down her. Oh well, it's too bad. She shouldn't have gotten in front of my bullets. It's her fault. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. I have to get resources to revive my allies. Okay, I'm not happy about that. That is going to get really annoying really quickly. Okay, bad time, you damn alarm. Against a multi-level enemy. Down, health, I don't know, safe. I killed him, whatever. Shut up, phone. I literally just beat my phone. Hey, the M60. Well, if it's as overpowered as it was in the main game, then we're in good shape. But I really like the Saw, so... Or the Saw launcher, so we're gonna hold on to that with the M60 over the... Where are you at? Oh, hello. Yeah, M60 still seems to be pretty good. Okay, that's what I expected. Okay. He's stuck in the wall. Because logic. I think the enemies are stupid. Because they're all just dropping down in this hole and not really doing anything. And we're playing on normal. We're not even playing on easy. They're this stupid and we're only on normal. Like, we're not even on easy. I don't know if I don't know really what the difference between the difficulties is. I would assume you just take more damage and die faster on the higher difficulties. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, though. I've never beaten a Far Cry game on the actual highest difficulty. I usually just play them on normal. Alright, so... let's talk to you. Bean! Mr. Bean!
And I'm neither. Remember I mentioned the reach around your back? Well, I'm gonna set up Wikibeania HQ in Prosperity starting now. I got scouts collecting hot tips, and I'll get maps again. And, well, you'll see. With my business plan, Wikibeania will go global. Just like Daddy always talked about how it was before. Everyone will help.
I'm not really sure what global is going to help with at this point.
Soon, right? Right. I can't wait. Well, have a nice time until then.
Given the situation the world is currently in. But hey, story mission completed. I'll take it. Hey, Treffy! And a specialist recruited. Please tell me I can... oh, maybe he's not a specialist. I guess he's not. So that's interesting that they brought back Pastor Jerome. I don't recognize her. That looks a little bit like the bow person from Far Cry 5. But I don't think it's the same person. Herc is awesome. That's random. So Grace is not a specialist, even though she's someone we have to rescue? That's a little odd. Alright, I kind of want to hold off on doing some of this extra stuff, really, until we get, like, a helicopter. Kind of want to go ahead and take an outpost here. So we haven't done that yet. You know, that's a new thing. We haven't done that yet. And, I mean, that's going to be helpful to us, so we might as well try it. Alright, we're only going to take, like, 2 more shots tonight, I think. I've always said it really doesn't matter what I do on a Friday night because it's also Friday. So yeah, work, speaking of work week and stuff, this week was interesting. My, like, person that's, I guess, a higher up, I guess you could say would be the best way to put it, just up and disappeared in the middle of Thursday. Like, 10:30-ish in the morning, he sent me an email telling me the next thing I needed to do on something. And then by 20 minutes later, when I read the email, his email address was no longer valid with the company. And it turns out he's no longer with the company. I'm still not sure exactly what happened, because I wasn't going to, like, look into that, because that's not really my place to ask about and inquire about. But, like, it happened out of nowhere. I don't know if he got fired or if he just quit. I'm thinking more along he just quit and got a better job somewhere else. That's what I'm personally thinking, knowing him. Because he was a good guy. I don't really see him being in any situation that would have gotten him fired. So I would think he probably quit and, like, was getting a better job somewhere else. He had a lot of out-of-office hours over the last couple months, too, so that's why I think that. Hell, for all I know, he retired, for all I know. I don't even... Who knows? So it's been an interesting week since then, because since he's a fairly higher up person, that screws with all of us. Align the photograph with the target. Okay, that was easy. It's the first of 9. Okay, awesome. It's collectible type. But yeah, just it all happened out of nowhere, and now we're in a little bit of a weird position because he was a little bit higher up, and now he's gone, so little bit of chaos going on with work. But on the positive side, that might just mean the ability of promotion for me if I do a good job over the next couple weeks. Of being like one of the higher ups on, I guess, now what I'm doing, because now that he's gone, you never know. You know? Might get a promotion or something. It's always worth a try. Alright, before we do this, I need to go use the bathroom quite badly, so I'll be back in just a second. Alright, much better. Better, much better. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, maybe something good comes out of all that. You never know. God works in mysterious ways. You never know. Alright, so I should probably go with stealth for this. But okay, I can't jump up here for some reason. And I don't have binoculars in this game. Which is really, really weird. As that's always been a thing in the previous games. So that's gonna be strange if we can't do that. If we can't sight in people without like a sniper rifle or something. Okay, kill him, get him out of the way. Okay, we got him marked. Be as stealthy as possible here. The punishment run, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm very surprised you have this number of functioning cars and the gasoline to power them. Does Montana have a lot of oil? I didn't think it did. I didn't think it was that big into oil production versus, like, other natural resources, but maybe it does. I don't think I'd want to live in Montana because it's a little too remote and a little too cold. I am not weathering another winter in the Midwest. I'm just not doing it. It's just not going to happen. It's not worth it to me in any way. Unless I'm getting paid a ridiculous amount of money to do the job. In which case, yeah, then it's worth considering, but... Oh, crap. They actually set off the alarm. Why did I not go disable that first? Okay, well, if they know that I'm here, we're going loud. M60 seems to still be just as powerful as it was. Alright, let's pick up as much as we can off of these guys. Yeah, I do not want to ever do another winter in the Midwest. This has been awful. It's like, it's literally gotten with the wind chill down to like -20 some days, or -30. And I'm not dealing with that ever again. I'm going back to the south, where we don't have to deal with that crap. Or if we do, it's just so absurdly rare. Okay, the M60 is clearly still reigning supreme in this game. Because it still kills everything pretty quickly. And we did it! Outpost taken. Not very well, but good to know. Am I Mexican or Asian? I can't even tell. Who cares? We took the outpost. That's great.
Great job getting that place back for us. We'll put the ethanol you got to good use. Now, you have two choices.
So that gives us 100 ethanol. Side mission available.
Scavenge it. That means the highwaymen will come back with tougher reinforcements. But if you take it again, you'll get more ethanol.
Yeah, that's a really interesting thing, is like the mission, the outposts and stuff play so differently. So we can scavenge it to just go ahead and get a bunch of stuff. But then the enemy will come back later with even more. So let's try it. Let's check it out. I want to see how this works. So that's cool. Like, they have more aspects to the game and all. And I'm really liking this game. Because they've managed to mix up the Far Cry formula a little bit. Now, I really think I should probably only be doing this once I have some better weapons. I'm not going to do this again until I have better weapons. Because I'm currently stuck with an M60 and a saw launcher. Not necessarily bad, but I'd rather have like a suppressed sniper rifle or something, or special ammo or something. So this isn't really the way I want to take this on. But we're going to give it a try, you know? Why not give it a try? What's the harm in it? It's a game. What's the harm? Okay, we got one enemy over there. Why is there no binoculars? That is really, really weird. Oh, well, that's a problem. Let's hide under here while I take my shot. Hey, wait a minute. Are we in Fall's End? I think we're in Fall's End from Far Cry 5. That's what this looks identical to. Yeah, it looks just like it with the church and the general store and everything. Wow. Okay, well, I can't believe I didn't realize that. This is definitely Fall's End. Okay, so we got one alarm over there that we have to take out. But is that the only one, is the question. Okay, someone just screamed. Let's see if we can get that alarm taken down. That would be a huge advantage. Shit. Okay, let's get the alarm down first. Okay, so shooting it is obviously much more effective in this game. And we only took down one of them. That did nothing. The M60 isn't effective enough. Okay, so that's actually gonna be harder than I thought in this game. I give them credit if they're actually putting that much effort into it. Making more stuff to do. Well, maybe that means that there's only 10 outposts, but you can do each outpost 3 times at 3 different levels, so... I guess that would make sense. Okay, so we know where one of the alarms is. I don't know where the second one is. Let's give it a second try. If we don't do it this time, we're just going to move on for now until I get better weapons. Because my gear isn't really that good at the moment, so... Gotta give ourselves some kind of advantage. Or at least a chance. Does tall grass... Yep, tall grass protects you. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's got 2 health bars, so I'm not going to be able to one-shot him with this either. At least I found out that you can throw rocks. That's still a thing. I legitimately did not think it was a thing at first.
There it is again.
No, no, no. Okay, kill him. Oh, crap. That didn't go how I wanted it to. Just punch him to death and hope it actually works out. He doesn't have any health left? Excuse me? Okay, what are you talking about, game? He doesn't have any health left. I don't know how he was still alive there. And if it doesn't work out this time, I'm just gonna wait and, like, get more weapons and stuff and actually have a chance at fighting this. Okay, you really think I'm scared of you when I have the M60 here? I am scared of the mortar that just fired off and is probably about to murder me. The mortar is actually dangerous. I think this falls in. This looks just like it. It has a very similar setup to it. Oh, there's the second alarm. So I gotta say, I've always thought Far Cry would be very fitting in a post-apocalyptic setting. I've always thought that would be a good place for it to go. So I guess this game is going to confirm... confirm or deny that. I've always thought it would be very fitting in that kind of a setting. It just has always seemed right for the game. So I literally have to finish expeditions to be able to fast travel. Well... how about we go get Grace instead? And forget about the outpost for now until I get better equipment to deal with it. So I'm not really well enough equipped to deal with some of the higher level outposts. And my M60 is good, but it's not good enough. And M16 assault launcher isn't going to be good enough. I really need a suppressed sniper rifle. Oh, well, this is morbid. Wild wolves, are you going to register the sign or not? There it goes. Alright, so we're going to abandon the outpost. Oh, what's going on over here?
Sorry you got such a crap weapon.
Is it a patrol?
The highwaymen will eat anything on 4 legs. They've stolen dogs from folks for eating. They keep them up on a hill. I hear them howling sometimes. You gotta go save the dogs, Cap.
Okay, good to know. That's how we get another ally. So yeah, this game actually has a missable trophy in it, which is a little unusual by Far Cry standards. In that you have to talk to like 10 Wikibeania scouts. And it can be missed if you don't do it before you buy all the like collectible maps or something. Kind of weird actually that they would have a missable trophy in the game. It's not really a common thing by Far Cry standards. They don't usually do that to you. I can't wait until we get, like, aircraft unlocked, though, because that's just going to make things so much easier. Ooh, level 3 American Black Bear. Black Bear. Awesome. We'll deal with that later on. I'm not exactly well enough equipped for that right now. I want to get some better weapons first. And I gotta start writing the trophy guide for this game, so that's always fun. It's gonna take some time. Especially if I don't remember exactly what happened during this. Okay, take him down, but what else is around here? This is an outpost, is it? Grace is around here, so. We got to the right place. Got some food, what kind of food? I had a burger earlier. Because every Friday I try out a new restaurant up here in Cincinnati. So I tried out a new bar-type place. Beer wasn't anything special, but the burger was good. It wasn't bad at all. Like, I still have certain favorites, though. If anyone's in Cincinnati, ever go check out Zips Cafe, I believe is what it's called. Or it's called Zips. And Oakley Pub and Grill is also really, really good. And then Big Dog Barbecue or Mad Dog Barbecue. Shut up, alarm. That's a, it's like a mobile barbecue truck, but it's like owned and operated purely by veterans, which is awesome. And they have pretty good barbecue. The mac and cheese was disappointing, but the actual barbecue was great. For anything that you're going to get outside of the Southeast, it was very, very good. Grilled chicken, that sounds good. I have a Chick-fil-A nearby. Makes me want to get some grilled chicken. Or just fried chicken, because sometimes I'm very unhealthy. My parents are terrible at cooking. Like, I'm pretty sure that in a couple months or a few months of being on my own here, I'm becoming a better cook than they ever were. They don't do a lot of cooking and they aren't very good at it anyway, so I guess I can't complain that much if they don't cook stuff.
Either get me.
Okay, so Grace is supposed to be right around here, but I'm not seeing her. Can I only hold 2 medkits? Why? Also, get Saw launchered. Man, that's weird. Like, there's no longer a little animation for looting people and stuff. That's weird. Because that's been a thing for so long in the series. For, you know, 6 or 7 years. Things are changing, I guess, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Franchise can use some changes. Where is she at? Is that her? Well, how was I supposed to know that was you? Wait, that's not Grace, that's a random guy.
Twins have been kicking the shit out of us for a long time now.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's blind, isn't she?
The highwaymen are none too.
Yeah, she's blind now. I think I heard about that.
About time you young guns stepped up to the plate. Name's Grace. And if I wasn't blind as fuck, I'd be fighting right beside you. I might have lost a step or two, but I'm still putting my hands to good use. Once I realized I couldn't aim and shoot like I...
That actually makes sense because, maybe she was one of the people that looked straight into the nuclear bomb going off. If you look at the main ending for Far Cry 5, what's now possibly the canon ending.
And shoot like I used to, I built a gun where none of that would matter. It's inspired by something you cooked up, actually. Only I made a few modifications.
I can cook better than them because they literally don't cook. They eat out 6 days a week.
The problem is the highwaymen stole it from me and took it to the little train yard. That's where they hoard all the good food and stealing from the people here.
Again, not cracking open a cold one, cracking open a nice cold, sparkling, carbonated water from Kroger brand.
And mow down any pinheads who get in your way.
Oh, between all those fast food places, I don't know. That's a hard choice.
I just want to do right by him.
Because I like all of them for one thing or another. Because, like, let me think for a second. McDonald's, I only like for breakfast. I don't like any of their actual normal food. I only like them for breakfast. And in all honesty, if I'm going to get fast food breakfast, I'm going to get Chick-fil-A or Bojangles or Biscuitville or something. Yeah, like, that's what I was thinking, is that she must have looked at the nuclear bomb in the canon ending for the game. What are your other options? Wendy's. I really like Wendy's, actually.
You gotta make do with what you got. Take that gun.
I like their 4 for $4 a lot.
Turn junk into a lot.
Jeez, I feel like I haven't been to Burger King in a really long time, but I know they have good food. I don't know how their breakfast food is, but I know they have, like, good deals on the burgers and stuff. Subway, I'm not sure I have one anywhere near me anymore, which is kind of weird. Like, being a big city, I don't even think we have a Subway around here. Because I like Subway. Subway's good. It's fairly healthy, at least by fast food standards. Or quick service standards. So you can constantly see the Aurora Borealis now? Okay. Okay, what was the mission she even tasked me with? This, probably. I'm going to assume this is it because it has to do with her signature weapon. Yeah, man, I love eating. I would say I'm a bit of a foodie myself. I love good food. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like McDonald's at all. Outside of breakfast foods. They have some good breakfast foods, like get a combo meal with bacon and cheese McGriddle or bacon and sausage McGriddle, whatever it's called.
I spied on the garage where the
with
cars. Seems like
with a hash brown, water or a Diet Coke or something.
Taking it off his hands.
And that's good. I've liked that for a while now. And then their big breakfast with hotcakes is actually pretty decent. Because it's 3 little mini pancakes, 2 scrambled eggs, a sausage patty, a hash brown, and a biscuit for like $6. Which is really a pretty good deal. I really like Wendy's. I mean, I don't know if they even have any like breakfast options, but I really like their 5 or for 4 for 4 deal. Because it's a sandwich, a 4-piece chicken nugget, a small fry, and a small drink for $4. Which is honestly a really, really good deal. For the quality of the food, so it's very much worth it. It reminds me, because up here we have a chain called Rally's. I think they're a subsidy of Checkers. That has a 4 for 3 deal. It's a sandwich, fries, a drink, and a little piece of pie for $3. I don't know how that's feasible financially. I haven't tried it yet because I'm honestly afraid to try it because I feel like it's going to be like horse meat or something. To be completely honest, because those 4 items for $3, I just don't see it. Because even McDonald's doesn't do it that cheap. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust it. Because Rally's, it's a local brand more than anything. It's not like a international or national brand. Even if they have some relation to Checkers. I don't know if I trust that. I need to try it at some point and see if it's actually worthwhile. Because if so, then that's a crazy good deal if it's actually decent. Because a full meal for $3, it's actually, like, decent. I can't imagine that otherwise.
That's where the highwaymen stash the shit they've been taking from us.
Because you can't get that any other way. Because Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, none of them have that. Burger King also has that, like, it's like a new... What is it, like a 4 for $6 meal or something? It's like it's the Whopper, fries, chicken nuggets, a drink, and 2 cookies for $6. Which honestly looks like a really good deal. There aren't a lot of Burger Kings around here though. I feel like that's like a dying brand, sadly. I feel like there isn't that many Burger Kings left compared to other major fast food chains. Because, like, there's plenty of Wendy's and McDonald's and, like, local stuff. But, I can't even think of a Burger King around me. And I live in a big city now. We've got one back home, but not in, like, a big city. Or bigger city. So, yeah, I legitimately don't know. It's kind of sad, actually, because, I mean, Burger King has good burgers. They have some good food, but I think they're just dying out on pricing and branding and stuff. I mean, I like Burger King for their burgers. They have good burgers. They're flame broiled burgers. They are noticeably a little bit better than, like, other burgers. Especially compared to, like, McDonald's. Because I really do not like McDonald's burgers. I've had them recently. I really don't like them. I will go out of my way to avoid McDonald's for burgers. They're great for breakfast foods, but otherwise, no. I'll go out of my way to avoid them. I'd much rather take, you know, Wendy's or Chick-fil-A or really anything else. Especially Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is my favorite restaurant. I don't know if I'd say it makes playing easier, but it does, it makes me hungry sometimes. It's nice because I live like a block away from a Chick-fil-A now for the first time in my life. Meaning, except for Sundays, I can literally go get Chick-fil-A anytime I want. And Chick-fil-A is the best thing ever in terms of fast food. There's literally nothing better than Chick-fil-A for fast food. And I usually get it on Wednesdays. Although now that I'm out of my Chick-fil-A gift card that I got for Christmas, I don't know how often I'll go. Because I was going there like every Wednesday because I had the gift card, so I don't know. Because I bought this game purely off a gift card. It's actually hilarious because I didn't pay I didn't pay a cent for this game because I had it on gift card and off of trade value. Because I traded in an old semi-functional PS4 controller, a semi-functional PS3 controller, and Saints Row the 4th without an actual case.
Don't forget to grab the materials. We'll need that stuff if we're gonna push back against the highwaymen.
Okay, let's trade out the old saw launcher for the M60.
Those saws will cut through just about anything.
And yeah, because I had some gift cards I had left over from Christmas that I still haven't spent.
That'll help you get the edge on anyone in the cover.
And just use that combined with the, Oh, hello, you're gonna be a doucher? Aren't you? What happened to him? Did he die? It's like, why is it... It was letting me use the thing, and it wouldn't let me use the thing. Okay, he's dead now, so it's okay. Was this an outpost? And I just completely didn't realize?
Keep an eye out for patrols.
That's a complete possibility, unfortunately. Okay, people just... I don't know what just happened. Health kit, health kit, health, 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 health. Oh, flamethrower, eh? I'm so scared of you when I use my M60 to murder you. Because this thing is completely overpowered just like it was in Far Cry 5. And it's not even modified, this is a basic level version of it. Okay, so we're like trying to retrieve some kind of special weapon, I think. I'm not even sure at this point. Why does it give me that 200? Does that mean I got like XP or something that I don't know about? Or who knows, honestly. honestly, at this point with this game. I mean, Far Cry is a good series. It's one of my favorite franchises. And I like the way this game is so far, to be honest. I really do like what I've seen so far. I've always thought Far Cry would be very fitting in a Mad Max type setting. I always thought it would make more sense that way. It's just the way the gameplay works feels very set up for like a Far Cry or for a Mad Maxian universe. It's always sort of felt that way to me, and we're finally getting it, you know? All these years later, we're finally getting something like that. And I think it fits pretty well overall. Stolen materials. I don't know if that's exactly what I needed. Okay, there's 3 of them. That explains. I don't even know when my alarm went off, so I'm just going to take another shot. Or like it's half a shot, or a third of a shot, or 3/4 of a shot. I don't know. It's going to be probably the next to last one I take. It says I have some kind of like DLC weapons available, maybe from playing Far Cry 5. I don't know exactly what though. Is there a smiley face on my ammo saw? What? I'm not actually sure what you're referring to with that. And I'm too drunk to probably know what you're talking about, but still. I gotta retrieve stolen materials. Just says to look in this area. Are there any enemies left? I think I killed most of them. Oh, this is... No, it won't let me do anything. Huh. Again, I still feel like this is the stupidest design for a weapon I've seen in the last, like, couple months. I mean, you take a crossbow and modify it to shoot saw blades. Even from the south, I don't see that being practical. Because saw blades, they aren't the most common thing in the world. And you seem to think that they'd make a... I'm not saying they wouldn't make a good weapon, but it just seems a little bit odd that you'd pick them. Because saw blades, I don't see them being the easiest thing in the world to control. And I'm not even sure, like, they might be powerful, they might not be, I don't know. I don't know, it seems a little weird. Bit of a weird choice by weaponry. I guess, in some ways, maybe it makes sense being, you know, the idea of a weapon, you know, this whole different world and all. Oh, I so want that, but I can't carry it. Okay, loot that. So we gotta find certain things, and I don't know where the enemies are. Aside from him. Okay, what is it? Like me down here? Because this is blocked off? That seems like something. It seems like supplies, but not what we actually needed. It's gonna be like a parkour course or something. Because we were up here earlier. Or I thought we were. So go over to this one. That was terrible on my part. But it shouldn't matter because we just have this thing to jump up to, so... What does it exactly want me to do? It says find stolen materials. But there's no marker on the map for them. Maybe in one of these buildings? That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why it... No, it's over there. Huh. Where would it be at? Okay, let's check out this tower here. This Fallout-esque tower. Like what you see along the rail lines in Fallout 76. Okay, yeah, that's gotta be it, because there's nothing, there's no easy way up there. That's gotta be something. If you make it hard to get up there, then you know that there's something we need to do with it. Because I'm logical when I'm drunk. I don't understand that. I'd say I would think I'm less logical while drunk. Maybe, who knows? I mean, who knows, honestly? You never know. Maybe I am more intelligent while drunk. I sometimes play games better while drunk. That's actually the truth. I beat Mile High Club on Veteran while drunk after not being able to beat it normally. Okay, so I gotta jump in from the top, and it won't let me do so. So that's one of the 2 remaining items I need, but I need to jump in from up top, and it won't let me. Let's switch over to the... See if I switch over the pistol, maybe it'll let me jump better. Yeah, I think it did, but... It doesn't mean I can... Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you, people that paint blue lines on random stuff. Hey, there we go. That's 2 down. Gotta find one more item. Okay, I don't know exactly where this last one is gonna be at. Maybe... There's a grapple hook icon up there. That seems like it could be a thing, but I don't think that's it, because I think we'd know. Shut up, alarm. I didn't even think I set you again. So this should not be giving me this much trouble. I think I'm just stupid. Exactly, that's logic. Just question logic and physics after talking about food. Food is good. Food is life. Okay, this has it aimed somewhere straight over there. I don't know why I'm tired. It's only like 10 o'clock. Or 10:15. That's not really late. Okay, it should be somewhere around this area. Oh, I see something here. Hang on just a second. I think I might have found it. Yeah, I did. There we go.
Come see me when you're done.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Grab as much supplies as I can because I don't know exactly what use it's going to be to me, but might as well. How did she find her way over here if she's blind?
You did some good work out there.
You got blasted by the nuclear bomb. How did you find your way here?
Keep the gun. Like I said, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, your eyesight clearly isn't the way it used to be. You're fucking blind.
Collected, that stuff belonged to the people.
I'm sorry, but that's literally the truth.
The folks in prosperity will make the best use out of whatever you can give them.
Alright, so are you gonna join me now, even if you're blind? How are you gonna get there? Seriously, how are you gonna get there?
Take care of yourself.
I'm honestly curious as to how you're gonna get there while you're completely blind. Oh yeah, mission complete. Trophy earned. Another specialist obtained. What's that? We have 150 ethanol, 3 skill points. Is that what that is? Okay, we don't want to take that again for a while. Let's head back to prosperity. See what we can do there. Okay, X-Men, I was just pissed off, not necessarily sleepy. That game was terrible. This game is actually fun. It's just been a kind of a stressful week with that higher up getting just either quitting or getting fired. Out of absolutely nowhere, just screwing with everyone. Because that messes up everyone, because now we have to pick up his slack and move around stuff. It's not the best situation in the world. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom again, guys. I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to put the bourbon away so I don't end up getting tricked into drinking anything else. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
She was like a fairy, and her shoe was number 9. Every box is
Greetings, mister. Hey, toi. So you come in with Carmina.
Oh, my darling, Clementine. We were lost and gone forever. Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
the captain from the train, huh? Happy you made it. So you come in with Carmina. Oh, you're the captain from the train, huh?
My girl, don't you like to move?
Happy you made it.
Did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't live.
So you come in with Carmina.
Alright. I be back. We're back in prosperity. Let's spend our items that we have, our ethanol. Okay, we don't want to spend it on cartography because that's gonna eventually void a trophy. Actually, you know what? Let's go spend it on these expedition things. Because that's like one of the coolest new things about this game. I want to see what this is about. Okay, it's triangle. That's weird. Okay. Do we seriously just spend 75 ethanol for you to paint a helicopter?
We're ready to fly. Okay, so here's how we do this. The highwaymen set up strongholds wherever they collect rare resources. We'll fly in, and I'll drop you close by.
Alright, let's head somewhere else then. This is going to be kind of cool.
It's marked by pink smoke, but beware. The package has a GPS transmitter.
So you said the highwaymen are actually like a continental threat?
You an extraction point and bring the chopper around to get.
That's really surprising.
Ready to go. Me?
That you'd have like a well-organized bandit group across the entire country? That is honestly really, really surprising.
Hey, la grosse patate, she ready to go.
If that's what you're referring to with all this, so... That is honestly quite surprising.
Now you, me, la grosse patate, we're gonna get back to doing what we do best. Pissing off highwaymen.
You're gonna do what we do best, pissing off the highwaymen and stealing their resources. I like the sound of that. We'll give it a try. I mean, I know we can do these multiple times.
They thought they could keep that a secret, huh?
How they managed to take an old aircraft carrier, I'm surprised that it would have any materials left on it. Military probably would have taken that by now.
On the beach after we ripped them off.
17 years?
No, just a joke. The highwaymen would be pissed off and we need to get the fuck out of there quick. So, ça tente dessus? La mouche capote.
Okay, I wish I still was conscious enough to remember my French classes to where I'd be able to remember that.
Whenever you want to fly out.
HMS Makubi. Well, let's do it. I want to do it. Okay, seriously, not available while saving. Am I still saving? There we go. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's do an expedition. I don't care about my automatic Microsoft Word updates. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, there's no paper currency. It's post-apocalyptic world. It's paid for by ethanol, apparently. Which, I guess I could see that being a viable currency. I would think gold, silver, food, and water would be better. But I could see ethanol. That would be definitely a top 10, most likely to be a currency. Because, I mean, that could be turned into fuel, so I guess it can actually make sense. So there are, I think, 7 of these expeditions we have to do.
Last chance to check your gear. Now go kick some ass. And when you grab the package...
I think my last chance to check my gear was before I came here. I'm only going to do one of these tonight because I'm not really well enough equipped to do any more. But I would think I can probably take out whatever the first one is. I think I'm decent enough at the game to take out the first one. Seems built for us to infiltrate. I really, really need to get a sniper rifle of some kind, a suppressed rifle. Have I already gotten... Wait, isn't that for getting 20 herbs? I thought I had gotten like 5 of them. That's surprising. I didn't think I had that many of them. Well, I had like 5, honestly. Yeah, I'm jumping before him because X is usually how you skip through dialogue a little bit faster, but apparently it's... I mean, it's also the jump button, but it's kind of weird. Okay, let's get over to the saw launcher. I think this is an upgraded version of the saw launcher, so that's actually a good thing. I doubt the military in a nuclear war would let a ship get captured like this. Given my neighbors in the Navy, I don't really see this being the situation that would happen. What the? What the hell? Did I just get run over by a car? Alright, hang on, my pop shield is got moved around a little bit. Really? Like, how does that happen?
Last chance to check your gear. Now go kick some
That makes no sense whatsoever.
come pick you up. See you later. Be careful, the package...
I could see antibiotics also being a viable form of currency for sure.
Bonne chance.
But what the hell? I just got run over by a car. Okay then, so that's how this is going to be. I feel like I'm in Freedom Fighters again. All those years ago when I was playing that game and got run over by the damn armored car. By the way, whoever has the license to that now, please release a PS4 version of it. I'm determined to be the first person in the world to platinum a game, and that will be it. Since I failed to Destroy All Humans 2, that will be it. I was the second person in the world to finish Destroy All Humans 2. I was so close. I will take a day off of work to finish Freedom Fighters in a day if I have to. I will be the first person in the world to finish that game, because it's such a good game. Okay, you just need to die, because you ran me over last time, because that was absolutely ridiculous. And why are all these things marked with an I symbol? Like, that makes no sense. I don't even... What was my objective? Was it to capture this thing in the pink smoke? If it was, you guys didn't guard it that well. Of course, for some reason now it won't let me actually capture it. Game? Wait. I'm... Okay, that was weird. I was literally stuck there for a second. Okay, let's heal up for a second and, like, try to figure this out here. This health thing is so weird, like... Never had anything like that really in the Far Cry games. It's very different. I'm not against it though, like, you know, changing up the game a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. I actually kind of like that, the idea of changing up the game a little bit. Giving it more depth. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually kind of nice. Provided I don't die in the process of trying to praise the game. Oh crap, riot shield guy. Well, what am I supposed to do though? Because I'm right here at the smoke grenade and it's not really doing anything. Man, this thing's running out of ammo faster than I expected it to. Use the pistol a bit. Try to use it up. Use some ammo in it. That's fine. You get attracted to this guy. That's okay. Man, I would think that by now the highwaymen would have had these jets running and shit. Since they clearly have the ethanol fuel to do it. Or trying to capture said ethanol fuel to do it. I think they'd have these damn jets running by now, which would literally be the end of the world for our Hope County residents. They would stand no chance when you start having enemies that have, you know, fighter jets. Absolutely no chance at that point. Armor-piercing ammo is useful to break shields and helmets. Okay, good to know. Kind of forgot that you can craft your own ammo in this game. Jeez, dude. These are gonna be hard to do, though. On level 3. Because level 1 is not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, it's partially because I'm kind of low-leveled. Level 3 of these is not going to be easy. You have to finish level 3 of all these challenges. I mean, yeah, I can drop it back to easy difficulty instead of normal, but still, like, that's kind of surprising they would make things a little more difficult like that. I don't have any issue with that, though. I mean, that's fine with the game. I can't seem to access the package, and I'm also stuck in place again. Please, somebody can hide here for a second while I heal, while the game... Okay, that's not my fault. Oh, I didn't die. Wait, I didn't die? How? Yeah, I'm playing on normal, but I don't think you get any followers for these, like, expedition missions. Okay, if the game actually was a little more functional, that'd be great. There's gotta be something I'm missing for this, though, because this should not be that difficult for a Far Cry game. These Far Cry games, aside from 2, have never been known for any sort of difficulty, and 2 is more known for its difficulty because of its multiplayer, not single player.
Check your gear. Now go kick some ass, and when you grab the
Because I thought I was right on the flare, but it's like it didn't do anything. That was the last bit of the bourbon that was in my shot glass, so we're done for tonight. Oh, only 2.5 hours. It's only 10:30. That's honestly a little bit surprising. Feels a little bit later. Oh, Okay, that was entirely my fault. I didn't mean to hit the X a second time, but I did. Okay, this is really weird, like, because I thought I had this going correctly, but it's like it wouldn't let me get the supply drop. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think I can have any followers for this, which is really kind of dumb. Or can I? I'm kind of curious now. Can I? Yeah, I can't. Can't have any followers come with me. Well, that makes this harder than it should be. Also, there's the random car driving around that ran over me on the first attempt. Did it just, like, jump in the air? Okay, there's no way that's an efficient use of supplies by the highwayman. Let's be honest here. How was that an efficient usage of said supplies? Okay, I've located the package. What do you want me to do at this point? Find the package and extract it. Well, I found the package. What do you want me to do? Like, seriously, you gotta tell me what to do next, because I found your damn package. So I don't know what you wanted me to do next. Did you not die from that? I'm gonna stab him. That'll work too, but... Get him. Or her. I don't care. I still can't believe I got run over by a car. Freedom Fighter style. Got to give some appreciation to that because Freedom Fighters is one of my all-time favorites, and I really, really hope it gets either a remake or a remaster or a port or whatever, or a sequel. Sequel would be fucking fantastic. Okay, I located the package, but it doesn't seem to want to do anything. Like, I'm not sure I want to shoot it because I feel like that's going to alert the enemies. Okay, yeah, shooting it does nothing. Shooting it does absolutely nothing, so that's really weird. I don't know why it's not working. Again, I can promise you now, there's not going to be an abandoned aircraft carrier following a nuclear war. It's just not going to happen. My neighbor's stationed down in San Diego in the Navy. This ain't going to happen. I've been on an aircraft carrier before. This, again, ain't going to happen. Aircraft carriers are awesome, by the way, if anyone's ever gotten to go on one. I got lucky because my dad knew a guy that was in the Navy, and we got invited to his change of command ceremony, which was awesome. It was like the coolest thing ever. And like, it's even crazier because it was the Carl Vincent, which was the aircraft carrier that they buried Bin Laden off of.
Tell me someone thought you did this. Wonder what that was.
God, what I wouldn't have given to see some photos of that. Because you know he had some pictures of the dead body of Bin Laden. What I wouldn't have given to see some of that. Is that That's just beyond, like, perceptible. Because us civilians don't get to see anything like that, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen the body of Bin Laden. I mean, I know that part of the reason that no one can share anything about it is because they turned his body into literal Swiss cheese afterward, which went against all military protocol, but I don't think anyone can blame our guys for doing it after what happened with 9/11.
Once you grab the package, we're gonna need to leave in a hurry.
You're gonna blame our guys for putting 100 bullets into Bin Laden, and there's something fucking wrong with you. That was one of the coolest experiences ever, getting to go on an aircraft carrier. Okay, really? Vicinity means surrounding area around a specific place. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. I think that's correct. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on this mission.
Okay, once you get the package, I'll tell you where to meet. Oh wait.
Because I don't see what I could do differently. Because I get all the way to the location, no problem. I get to the actual flare, no problem. It's Ubi shit, so I can't be that surprised with it being broken, but still. Distanche. I don't know what that plant mean. But seriously, like, why is it not letting me do anything with this? Because I get up to the package and it doesn't seem to care. Oh crap, what the hell? I don't remember seeing that before. I may just have to take these on when I'm a little bit higher level, because honestly, I don't have a lot of abilities. And someone feels the need to jump their damn cars. Because that seems like such a good use of your limited fuel resources. Because following a nuclear war, I can promise you right now, fuel is going to be one of the most limited items. And that does not seem like a good way to use it. Personally speaking, I don't feel like that's a good way to use it. Maybe it is, but I don't really see that being the case. God, if I had an RPG or something, it would be a lot easier. Yeah, like, I'm right here. What exactly does it want me to do? So I'm right here at the smoke grenade. I'd love to know exactly what I'm expected to do here. I'm not seeing any vehicles. This guy, is that guy up in the tower, or is that something else? I don't know. If I keep failing this, I might just quit out of it and just wait until a guide comes out for it. Because something seems very off about this, that I get right up to the target and it doesn't seem to matter. So clearly it wants me to do something else, but I don't know exactly what. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Oh, that is a hard shot. Get him. Come on now, sir. Again, if I had the sniper rifle, this would be so much easier. You know what? Let's see what happens if I get in the car. I'm honestly curious at this point. As to what this actually does. I'm legitimately curious. Well, it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of enemies. If you have the fuel to make your stupid cars drive around the world and jump off of ramps, why are you not using the jets? I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. Why are you not using the jets to, like, just decimate any enemy you could possibly have? That just... It doesn't make any sense to me. Because you could literally just take the jets and just destroy everything. Because they seem to still be in functional condition. I'm sorry, but I feel like that's just... something... Okay, this is really starting to piss me off. Can I get out of this mission because this is bullshit? Something's broken on this. Like, I think this mission's broken. Like, I get right up to the collectible every time, but nothing works. So I think this is just completely broken beyond repair. I'm going to return to prosperity because I think this is broken to a point at which I can't actually do anything. Like, I don't know what's up with that. That's really weird. Because I got right up to the thing multiple times and didn't seem to matter. So, clearly I'm doing something wrong.
This place is cool.
I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to bother with it at this point. I will wait until later. Apparently Grace is now a part of our group, so... Okay. I don't have the ethanol to upgrade that. Oh, there's Grace.
Joseph Seed was right. He knew the world would end up this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Joseph Seed was right. He was completely right. Also, how did only half of you survive when only, like, none of you looked at the nuclear bomb that went off? I'm just, to be honest. I don't know. Just, again, the ending of Far Cry 5 is just very ambiguous. I'm not really sure what to think of some of that. Oh, look at that. We can upgrade that. I'll take it. So, can I just buy the maps off of you now? I need ethanol to do it, which I don't have. Random materials I have plenty of to buy that. So I can sell off the skins for ethanol. That's kind of weird, honestly.
Got the twins.
Do you have a side mission going? What's your side mission?
Boar named Horatio. Apparently, there's nothing that pig likes better than a fight. I wonder if you.
Well, yeah, that's an character. Character we want to try to get. I know about that. That's one of the specialists. Do we have the helipad available yet, or is it even usable? I'm also kind of curious to know if it's visible yet. Or usable, I mean. Not visible, but usable. Our base seems to be in pretty decent shape, honestly. Oh, please tell me I have something available. I have to craft all of it first, don't I? That realize it can play very badly. Alright guys, I know this sounds terrible, but I'm really kind of tired, and it's like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. so I'm getting kind of tired. I think I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm just not really feeling like any more tonight. I'll try to do some more tomorrow night though. It'll probably be after we finish our Last of Us boost. But I'll do my best to stream again tomorrow with legitimately playing. I don't know what's going on with this game today, with that whole mission being really weird. So yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I will catch you guys next week for random streaming.